everyone, what's up? It is me, Micah, and welcome to our empty apartment tour. Sorry guys, medyo in disbelief pa rin ako that I said our because it's not just mine now, it's mine and my future husband's apartment. So in about a month, Tan and I are going to get married. Actually, dapat matagal ko na talaga sa inyo ipapakita yung mga different apartments na napuntahan namin, na tinignan namin. But I decided not to do that yet until we finally sealed the deal with a place that we really want to get. So yeah, we finally sealed that deal, hence the reason why I can give you guys an empty apartment tour. Quick run through first, share ko lang sa inyo yung mga different apartments na tinignan namin bago yung apartment na kinuha namin. I wanna give you guys tips then on what worked for us, what didn't work for us, ano yung mga negotiable and non-negotiable sa amin when it comes to our living space. And basically, I just wanna share with you guys yung journey namin kung paano kami nag-decide dun sa place na kinuha namin. Alright, let's hop right into the video. So I'm gonna start with the apartment that we went to the last and the one that we didn't like the most as well. Para sa amin, one of the biggest factors before getting a condo or getting an apartment is the management or the service of the building. Una pa lang, I didn't like yung work ethics nung guard, even the way that he spoke to me. I went there to check out some of the units and syempre kailangan namin ng parking kasi Adrian brought a car. But he didn't want to be hassled. He didn't want to help Adrian with the parking kasi he needed it dahil maliit lang yung space nila. Second thing is when I spoke to the receptionist, she was very nice, but she wasn't sure of the kind of rooms that they were offering. I made it clear to the receptionist na meron po ba kayong one-bedroom unit because that's what we're looking at. She said yes. Paakyat pa lang, I noticed na sobrang haba ng mga halls with all the different rooms. And doon, inisip ko na paano kaya kung nagkasunog? Paano makakalabas yung mga tao? Lalo na yung mga nandun sa dulong-dulo kasi sobrang haba talaga ng mga halls. Super dikit-dikit. It's as if yung dadaanan yung hallway, it's just meant for like two people na magkadikit like this. Because the space was so tight, it means there were no windows. It was all enclosed. The receptionist showed us 3 rooms all in all. The first room that she showed us, it was very small. So nung nakita namin yung room, one glance kasi makikita mo na lahat. Sabi ko, Adrian, tara na. Kasi I just want to see the one-bedroom apartment. We got to the second apartment and it still wasn't their one bedroom that she said they had. It was a little bit bigger, but for Adrian and I, it still was not the space that we were looking for. And then we got to the third place and it still wasn't a one-bedroom apartment. When we got there, dun niya lang sinabi na wala talaga silang one bedroom. She just wanted to show us kung anong meron silang available. I didn't like that. She deceived me by telling me that they had a one bedroom, but they actually did not. At that point, Adrian and I were working on a schedule, so hindi ko talaga na-appreciate yun kasi we wouldn't have gone and looked through all those rooms if we knew that they only offered studios. Although I'm very grateful that the receptionist was kind enough to show us around, show us the different rooms that they offered or studios that they offered. Our first encounter was a tiebreaker for the decision that I made na hindi talaga kami titira doon. I don't want Adrian and I or my future children to live in an apartment building na hindi trustworthy yung management namin. So obviously, wala na yun sa choices namin. Going to the second apartment na pinuntahan namin, guys, ito talaga yung apartment that we were eyeing and we really wanted to live in. As in, bago pa lang kami engaged, ako and Adrian, we would always look for different places, mga potentials, and when I saw this, saw the photos, and my friend apparently, she had already gone there to check out their units and she even sent me the video that she took of one of the units. I was like, eto na to. Firstly, ang linis, sobrang aliwalas nung building. Well-maintained siya. Pansin na pansin namin yon kasi white yung facade ng building niya. Pero makikita mo na parati siyang nire-repaint, which just shows na maganda yung management niya. Magaling silang mag-maintain. Every time may aalis na tenant, gagawin nila, magre-repaint sila, tapos nang lilinisin nila ng thoroughly yung banyo. From time to time, they would change the shower heads. Thirdly, tama ba? Third na ba tayo? It was a 2-bedroom apartment, meaning we were getting more space. So, syempre, nung nag-book kami to look at the units, we were like, eto na to, let's go, this is it. We checked the place, we loved the building, ang bait nung maintenance and nung management. But the only problem is, medyo pilit yung 2-bedroom nila.
Game.
Sige.
Wait lang. Iwait lang doon ko.
Yeah.
Wait lang, sige.
As you guys saw on that clip, when I stretch out my arms, ayun na yun. And it's a square. Meaning, hindi kasya yung queen bed ko. It was the same for 2 rooms. They were the same size. There was no master. There was no guest or office space. So, dun talaga kami nalungkot. Kasi, pagkakita namin sa space, we were like, ang ganda. Kasi, ang ganda nung pasok ng ilaw. Ang ganda ng windows. Pero, baka hindi lang magkasya yung gamit namin. Lalo na yung bed. Ito yung iniisip ko yung bed. Kasi, I really bought this for us, for Adrian and I, in the future na when we get married. It wouldn't make sense na bibili kami ng bagong bed para nang magkasya dun sa unit na yun since it's not really ours yet. I'll be honest na medyo nalungkot ako and in fact, matagal namin pinag-isipan ni Andrea na okay lang ba yun? Sige, sacrifice na lang or sige, let's just make these adjustments. I think it's gonna be nice kasi ang ganda ng space. But then, too many would be sacrificed and to be honest, even though it was within the budget, it wouldn't be worth it. Another tip that I would give you guys when looking for a space for yourself or even for you and your future husband or you or your future wife, don't compromise just because the space looks aesthetically pleasing. For us, sobrang importante na maging wise kami dun sa pipiliin naming lugar kung saan kami unang titira because that's where we will jumpstart our life. Every day, dun kayo uuwi and lalo na ngayon during the pandemic and we don't know when it's going to end. Sa bahay ka magtatrabaho, sa bahay mo talaga gagawin lahat ngayon. So, napaka-importante that you live in a good space na hindi mo pagsisisihan. Kahit anong bagay, it doesn't have to be a space, it doesn't have to be an apartment, could be even a person. Hindi maganda kung pinipilit mo lang siya sa buhay mo. Walang hugot yan facts only. And now, going to the apartment we're going to live. Actually, and funnily enough, this was the first apartment building that we went to. Pero bago yan, I just want to show you guys some other units that we also took into consideration but we decided not to go with. But good choices as well. Una yung 1-bedroom apartment. Pagpasok pa lang namin, we liked it. I personally liked it kasi nga ang ganda ng space, ang laki or haba ng kitchen counter. It was very bare. Sabi nila pwede paggawa ng mga kitchen cabinets if we opt to. We can also have it painted if we wanted to. Tapos pagpasok mo ng bedroom, meron siyang floor-to-ceiling windows. Well, almost floor-to-ceiling, but I would consider it a floor-to-ceiling window. It was a good space for a couple who was just starting out. The only thing that I didn't like about it was yung weird L shape from the kitchen going to the little space that it had for the sala. Parang hindi mo ma-figure out saan mo lalagay yung TV, saan mo lalagay yung sofa. Although little things like that, kaya mo na yun i-figure out on your own. The important thing is maganda yung space. Secondly, 2-bedroom apartment. It was a little bit above the budget, but we felt like okay lang kasi ang ganda ng space and malaki siya. Tapos nun, meron kang space talaga for your living room. You can separate it but it still flows really well all the way to the dining and kitchen. Ang maganda dito sa space na to is the fact that meron siyang cabinet doors. Yung tenants na kakailis lang, ilang years sila nagstay doon tapos nagpagawa sila ng cabinet doors. And we were like, wow, okay, that's great. It means kung napili namin yung unit na to, then we wouldn't have to get cabinet doors done. Before I show you guys our unit, I just want to clarify kung bakit hindi namin kinuha yung unit with the cabinet doors already, which was, by the way, the biggest space, but also the best value. Firstly, it was in a much higher floor. Meaning, if Adrian and I's family eventually grow, hindi pwedeng akyat pa naog ako sa stairs kasi nga, that won't be good for me and the baby. Secondly, wala siyang balcony. Meaning, wala kaming space kung saan kami pwedeng magsampay ng mga damit namin. And yes, the apartment that we got has a balcony, even though it's just a tiny bit smaller than the one that I just showed you. Alright, so here is our apartment. When Adrian and I saw it, we just loved it. Firstly, the location. was great. Secondly, ang ganda ng lighting, meaning I can film anywhere. Third, ang ganda ng airflow. Fourth, it was so bare, giving me a lot of space to be able to decorate it, design it, add whatever molding I want to the walls, change the paint. This was just super heaven sent. We weren't even planning on looking at this specific building where our apartment is. But God has His way. I was randomly talking to my friend about, looking for a unit, and I just asked her passively. It wasn't even a question that I really intentionally wanted to ask her about. And then she mentioned this apartment building, and then we checked it out, and we're just so thankful that God used those little nudges and even that person that I spoke to in order to lead us to the place that we finally got. It's a small space, but it's more than enough for Adrian and I, and hopefully a little Adrian or a little Micah in the future. I cannot wait to share all of this with you guys. This journey is going to be an amazing and a very memorable one, and to have it all on video and on camera, sharing it with the people who value me and Adrian's relationship, and of course this channel as well, is just super heartwarming. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I cannot wait to share with you the next layers of Adrian and I's relationship that's just going to unfold before us. If you have any questions or any video suggestions, I would love to know them. Just comment them in the comment section. I'm leaving you guys with love, hope, and faith. For today, you watched me, Micah, Louisse, and I cannot wait to see you again. Bye, everyone!